So we got this shipping container. One of the local stores was getting rid of them. They just give them away for free for firewood or whatever, but we saw a little bit of potential in it. What we're going to do is build a school bus shelter for our kids when they go to stand at the end of the driveway and wait for the school bus. Sometimes here the wind can be super cold and really bitey, so the kids and whoever's waiting with them need a nice place to get out of the wind. So we see the potential for this. So what we're going to do is we also have a pile of firewood, but we also have this, which was also at the same store being given away. We're going to take the planks off of it and use them to fill the holes and hopefully build a cute little school bus shelter.
Hey folks, it's Ben, and you're gonna have to pardon me on this windy day. See if I can cover up the microphone a little bit. Here I have a school shelter, and we built this from pallet wood. And let me do a little explanation here. It originally was from Canadian Tire, a spring plant holder. So every other board was actually here. So the frame, the corners that you see here, and every other board was there with the cross piece and everything, and it went that high, of course, right up to the top there. And it was three-sided, and they transported plants in it. So that was cute and a great starting place. So I got to make this into a school bus shelter. The next piece of Canadian Tire pallets that we got, and we get these free, they just put them out there and you can come get them, was a shelving unit that actually shelved the plants outside for display. And I tore it completely apart, and what we did is attached the inside boards that you see here. So this is actually a plank from one of the shelves. So this was part of the building, and then we added a slat on every other one. So that got us our essentially 3 walls of the structure. And when you're there and you have the base of the structure made, that's fantastic. The rest of the wood, like you can see the little 2x2s that support the ceiling up here, were actually used in the shelving as well. We took apart and salvaged them, built them into a wood frame for the roof, and some other taller pieces that actually held up the shelf were here in the front doorway. Then we had to take some of the other pallets and cut them into the appropriate size wood panels for the front you see here, and for the top roof that you see, and over here in the back. So notice they're not the up and down pattern, they're just wood planks. The roofing material, we had scrap around here, we've got lots of it, so we did that. So we attached it all together. That was the plan. Didn't measure much. Anything that was pre-cut and usable, we used it for sure as it starts to snow. And then a little bit of cute trim on the front. And now the base was already there, but we did add a floor to it from another pallet. Come in here and it's kind of nice and warm. And spin around so everyone gets sick. And even the cat's in here with me. Hello, Sid. And now we have a school bus shelter. Of course, this thing weighs 100 tons, it seems. And we built it over here by the pallets, but now we have to transport it over to the end of the driveway. So we've got that to do, and I'll do my final shot on this video when we've got it over there. But just to kind of give you an overview, I think I have a little bit of pre-video on how we did this, but this is the final construction of how it was completed. And so it's pretty much, I would call it what I'd say unibody design, where it's strong together. But individually components, it's quite weak, and we got a ridge cap up there, and ironically use Canadian Tire tools to do it. So it's mostly a Canadian Tire branded house. We just kind of put all the pieces together and trimmed them as we needed. So this is the school bus shelter. We intend to paint it red with white trim. So like the trim would be white and the rest would be red, and there'll be a bench in the middle there. And eventually this side will get a window as well, because what's the point if you can't see the bus without having to stick your head out of the cold door there. But I wanted to shoot a video of it before we moved it. In fact, there's a cart that we're gonna put it under to cart it out. The driveway is way down over there, but I wanted to shoot it in case that went wrong really bad, and at least have a documentation of it looking awesome and being awesome before we moved it. I know it's a little windy, you might not be able to hear me, but we've got it temporarily set up out here for the kids. We're actually going to bury it a little bit deeper into the lilacs, because there's a lot of lilacs there, and that'll kind of hide it. And well, once again, I said we'd paint it red, but for now at least the kids can use it, because because it's going to be in single digits this week. And then, like I said, it's really windy right now, but we'll dig this spot out, and it's not very level here either, so I've got it shimmed up right now with some 4x4s and what have you, but it looks pretty cool from here, and the kids will enjoy it, and I probably don't have to yell if I get in here, because you can hear the wind, but you can barely feel it, so that's perfect. So, and we'll have a window over here, so you can kind of peek out and see the bus, which comes that way, at least for now. Otherwise, I guess you could just look down the road and see the bus through the door. But anyway, if you have any questions or anything, just let me know. Say bye, Willow.